This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and we got Two Stone in the building. How's life, man?
Two Stoned. I'm here. So I took this huge dab in LA, and then I'm just like, whoa, and I was in Austin.
It's woke
What's
up.
up? Yeah, here I am.
Different area code, different state.
Snap back to reality. Yeah, I was going down. What's up?
That's hilarious. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. All right, let's go ahead and start. Where you from?
I'm from right here in Austin, Texas.
Born and raised.
Yep.
Let's get it.
Not like one of the ones like, yeah, I moved here. I've been there a couple years, man.
No transplant.
No.
Hell no.
I'm from here.
I bet. So how was childhood out here?
It's cool, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, just on the grind, doing my thing. I was always interested in music at the young age, so that's cool. Like just the industry in general, and I've been doing my own thing.
All right. So where'd you graduate from? What high school out here?
I went to Hayes High School.
Hayes High School.
Yeah,
Bet.
it's in Buda.
Okay. So
South.
all right then. How was your high school years? Was you rapping then? Because I know you said you always did music young. So was you like
like 15,
then?
16. Just like I had my own little home studio, and just mess around all the songs, every single song that came. Like back in the day, they used to hop on all the instrumentals.
Yeah, the mixtape, the Wheezy days.
Man, so I'm looking at it now, but back in the day, 15, 16, I had like 200 songs.
Oh,
Because I would just do every song, you know what I mean? But so, yeah, I just always was doing that. I was dropping CDs in school, Nobody was fucking with it, though. And I'm like, it's cool. I'll still do my thing with it. Like, fuck it. And now look at me.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It definitely
You're doing
paid
your
off.
thing now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they can laugh at you, whatever all they want. So did you go to college after or no?
I went to college, University of Phoenix online.
Let's get it.
Shout out to the little bread I got, you know what I'm saying? So I owe it. I'm going to pay it back. But nah, so look, I went for business management, tried to do my thing. My friends are going to, college. I'm like, what should I do? They're rapping and trapping. Like, fuck it. I'm going to, try this thing online. Nah, I seen it was a whole scam, bro. I'm like, how are these people getting grades like low and they're still passing? So I'm like, I'm not going to be the guy that has this degree. Like, yeah, I went to da-da-da-da.
I've always wondered about that.
Don't do it. Nah. But like I said, I got a little 10 bands off of me. I'm talking about I get the little computer and the books. But I was like, bro, I was like 18, 19. So look.
Scamming like a mug.
It did that. No, I didn't scam him. I'm paying it back. It's a
No, I'm saying they scammed
Oh, yeah,
you.
they scammed me.
No, this is a scam on you.
So I'm like, all right, bet. So tried that out. Ended that quick. But see, so I always been doing the music. So luckily, right at 18, like popped off with it, like quickly after. So I just threw that shit out the window, like after like 6 months. And then just started doing the music all the way.
Just throw it to the side. That's how you do it. So how did you get the name Two Stone? I mean,
what came up with it is hashtag Two Stone. Because I'm not even gonna lie, there's like this book, Two Stone, that this dude wrote a long time ago, and there's like a clothing line that's like super official overseas. So that's why I always focus. Like when people forget the D and say Two Stone, or they forget the hashtag, I'm like, bro, it's very important. It's hashtag Two Stone. Because I just did it on Twitter, and that shit took off in like 2012 when Twitter was like the shit. There was nothing behind it, so I'm like, Two Stone. I was like posting pictures and just always like relating it to the weed stuff, and then it just became the brand, and then the image, and then me.
it just took off. You just kind of made it your own thing, and it just that's dope.
Because it was Lil Chris, you know what I'm saying? Lil Chris.
I do remember that Lil Chris Two Stone, yeah. And then there's a lot of Lils that comes.
Come on, bro.
All the Lils, yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
though. That's hilarious. So before moving to LA, talk about your Austin stint, like with the music. So like you, Sick, kind of just the whole thing, like just kind of in a sense breaking it down, I guess, in short form.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what was so cool. Like off rip, it just instantly took off. Like out of high school, French Montana, Boosie, B.O.B., Wiz Khalifa, all the biggest stars. I'm like right next to you now. Like, South by Southwest, of course, was a big alley. And then the network of people we had around us, we were just killing it, bro. Like nonstop. And so just continuously elevating nonstop as much as I could. So we just, did as much as there was to do in Austin, and then just boom, 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 boom. That's what now led me to L.A.
So that's what kicked off moving. Why L.A.?
Because it's like, at the end of the day with Austin, like everybody's so caught up on that local celebrity type scene. Going to the 6th Street, like I don't even drink. I got a stomach problems, so I'm not even drinking to begin with. But so like people get stuck on going to 6th Street or these other different schedules and routines when I'm kind of like over here trying to continuously elevate every single day. You know what I'm saying? I'm continuously uncomfortable. What could I do better? And it's like, yo, Austin is just stuck, man. So I did everything there was to do here. I helped as many people as I could. I threw a bunch of shows. You know what I'm saying?
I remember all that. I mean, I know all that.
Like blew up Happy Cloud Smoke Shop, business levels, like all kinds. And so for me, it was like, all right, bet. Doing the tour of Riff Raff all across the United States. What do I look like being Two Stone still in Austin? Running around like on some regular. So I just want to continue to take Austin with me everywhere I can go. That's the big difference, you know what I mean? So that's why it's like, okay, LA, huge outlet. You got people that were like movie stars 10 years ago I might run across, and then I can pitch them a business plan that could put Austin on. And people are like not even seeing that. So that's why I be doing stuff, you know what I mean? Like going to LA and bigger places. I still take the city everywhere with me.
True that, and you have to have a plan when you go out there. It's not like just like I see a lot of people go out.
Yeah, I had plenty of opportunities. Like right
Whims, like a mug.
Right after the Riff Raff tour, I could have went, but I was like, nah, let me still like get it together to have that type of plan. Because the last thing I wanted to do too was go with like that dream and fail, and then come back. And then people be looking at Two Stone like, what the what? He's back in Austin.
Back, ha ha.
Nah, instead he's back in Austin making big moves. Creating alleys for people, you know, how you want to go on tour and go city to city and state to state like I do. And how you want to, you know, figure out how to buy businesses and get money for longevity. Because the rap stuff's cool, bro, but it's kind of hard to make a lot of money off the rap.
Yeah, I mean,
and a lot of people don't tell you that.
Oh, it is. I mean,
like, you just trying to rap, go ahead, you just going to keep rapping forever.
You see everybody else, all the other artists, they're doing different things, they're doing different avenues, not just music. So I guess that's the biggest difference from Austin to LA, you would say.
Yeah, it's a whole big network and scene of people that's what I'm saying, that see these opportunities if you present them to them correctly.
To where networking's a big thing. It's like Atlanta. Look at Atlanta. They have the same type of, thing in a sense.
Out here in Austin, it'd be like you talking to this table right now.
I mean,
a piece of wood. They're not hearing you.
You're not lying, bro. It's straight.
They gonna soak it up. It's just gonna soak it up and do nothing. Come on, bro.
Talking to the air, bro. You are not lying, man. That's
but we're
crazy.
Here. People like myself, people like Donnie. You know what I'm saying? We're here to create bigger waves, bro, than Austin.
Oh, for sure, man.
And still hold the city down.
And bigs up to you still staying in LA. A lot of people go to LA, and like you said, they will be back really quickly.
Yeah, dude, I was paying the first like 4 or 6 months. I was running my bills up. I was paying like $8,000 a month, just running around,
them up,
just playing. So I'm like, oh man. But now I got it situated. Got
you can't play no games.
No. I got a store downtown, so I've been touring more with Riff Raff. So I got my business.
Speaking of the store, so like, how did that come about out there? Like, how was that opening a store, going to another state? You're in LA.
So first, I did a little business venture with Sick, and then I helped him out with Club 6, and we got that going. And then I was like, man, I need my own spot, get that shit jumping. You know what I mean? So I went and grabbed my own spot called Hype. It's like cause like what I do, like, it's more like the buy sell trade, cool collectibles and like hard to find hats, shoes, Bape, Supreme. So It just fit better to just have my whole own situation, because like the Club 6 spot is an event spot, private events and stuff. So I have my little store in the front, but it's like, all right, bet, let me go get a whole, storefront. So I got that going. That's been working out great. And then now here in Austin, I'm trying to help get the Longhorn Daiquiris going over on Riverside. Still helping Happy Cloud Smoke Shop. And
I do see a lot. Yeah, you still,
like
so you
whatever. Like out here, that's what I'm saying. The difference. Like when people see me in Austin, I want them to know like I'm out here on some big business moves. What can we do to like get some stuff jumping, make money?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm all about.
That's dope. Okay, so I guess we see the vets. We see I see this from Mercedes and Maseratis if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, Donnie, they all rented, man. Everybody thinks my cars are rented.
so okay, so you're not renting them. So you say you buying them. So how are you getting? I mean, I'm gonna ask if people want to know how you getting that money. What's the main source? You already said money. Music isn't the full wave if you're just relying on that. So I would take it the store is like the big thing, and probably some other connections you got out there.
Yeah, just like so the store, and then just the business ventures like inside of the music industry. Like I'm more on the management side with the big two management. And like I ran across Junebug with the Junebug challenge. Like I stopped my career. I had just dropped Answer His Phone with Lil Kiki. And I had just dropped that. We dropped it through Empire. So I was about to have a whole run with that. I ran across Junebug because I'm over here trying to promote my single in California, looking for ways like, okay, how can we get money? So boom, I ran across him and I blew the kid up. 6 months straight from January to June. We were on the road. So I just put my stuff on pause, kind of like moved as if I was, to be in that position. But I played the management role for him. And so we made a bunch of money off of that. I hooked him up, so I didn't make like as much as people probably think. Like he made a good amount, you know what I'm saying? But I don't do it for the money. Like the money comes and it goes. Exactly. I get good relationships that I can make connections without money. That's what's really important, you know what I mean?
And that makes money. That breeds money.
Yeah. So and money comes in all kinds of different ways. So
how's that transition from artist to like doing that? You said kind of like the manager.
Well, it's great because when I first started, that's what I always like. That's what I'm saying. I was just wanting to be in the music industry. Like when I was 15, 16, I was helping my boy DJ Currency. He used to DJ, and he was big. He had like crates he had to carry around, So I used to carry all his stuff, and he used to have these shirts with all these sponsors on the back. And so I'm already seeing, he used to DJ for Mike Jones and Pretty Ricky. And these Austin artists like Casino, Certified, Die Slow. Like all these people I'm running across I see have like good music and stuff, but they have hustles with other stuff as well. So that's what I'm saying. I just always been interested in the industry, so I know how to like play that role to get the job done.
Okay.
Like not just fully focused on myself.
All right, dope. So how sick now? Is he out in LA still?
Yeah, he's out in LA running the club. Like I said, he got his own thing going. I got my own thing going because we're all bosses. We all, make major moves.
So still keep in touch with Sick, though?
Yeah. It's just like the difference. We used to roll around 60 deep, no cap, like 50, 60 deep, bro, when we first met, 2013, like when I said when we first started up. And so, like, as we, trickle down, people fall off. Some people stay around. But at the end of the day, people, make their own moves. And so when it's just us two, it's like, bro, we're both bosses. We got to make moves for real.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? Everybody's out here busting it down. Shit. Getting to it.
Shouts out to Sick, man.
Yes,
what y'all are doing. So let's talk about you mentioned Riff Raff, and I know you've worked with a lot of other people. You work with like Lil Flip. I mean, yeah, there's countless amount of people that I can, grasp in that straws. But the first one is, Riff Raff. He's built his own following. He has a unique fan base. He does his own thing. So how did y'all like meet and working together? How is that like?
Riff Raff just makes sense. You know what I mean? Like it was an influence behind like the celebrityness and the hustles as well. Being from Texas, Paul Wall. You know what I mean? So like just with Riff Raff though, any money I spent, I was always making back and then some, or the investment was well worth it. Anytime we did business. So at first, it was just a little feature. Then somebody brought him 2014. So, I'm like 18, 19 years old. I was like, bet, it's a big show for me. 2016, I actually had enough money to link up with Vulcan on 6th Street, and we threw the show together. Because 2014 to 16 was when he was like really jumping,
Yeah, straight off the show. Was he straight off the show? Yeah, right.
2014 was like the neon icon when he signed with Matt Decent, dropped the album, the Carlos Slim, all that. Those 2 years he was moving. So boom, the show was lit. It was a good opportunity. 2018, I run across his DJ Afterthought at the time as his manager too. So he's like, "What you need, bro?" I'm like, honestly, I need to be on tour. That's the next stop. So 2018. I signed for the tour at first, 20-something dates. By the time it was all said and done, we did 65 cities, 32 states. So then, boom, 2020, linked up again. I brought him for the Cranberry Vampire Tour in Austin. It was the best show of the whole tour. Scratch House, 500 people. Somehow, shout out to Brody, who's run the spot. Scratch House gone now, but we did 650. 650 people, you know.
That's
so
nice.
it was packed front and back because they got the back too. So we had to jump in. And then just fast forward 2021, hopped on tour with them, and then it just made sense. Like, we've done so much business, I actually work with the team now. So it's like, how crazy. I've been doing this shit with them almost like 10 years. But like I said, I spent money, but I've made money, and now we're just making money.
So you're 18 and you do that with them. How you feeling?
Oh, it's lit. 2012. I told Sick when I first got this. I'm like, bro, this Riff Raff guy. Like, he just did the G's to Gent thing. Like,
yeah.
I know he's a goofy celebrity, but, like, we're from Texas. He's from Texas. Trust me. Like, it's just my lane we should take. Because I'm not trying to be like the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first linked with Sick, it was like this, like, suburban, white kid, stoner, just cool. You know, be yourself. Which I always been. That's what we be pitching to people. Like, it ain't nothing. Just be yourself, bro. You can have a circle of all kinds of different people, but they're all being themselves, and they have some type of unique way of attraction between each other.
It's amazing, right?
So there's ways to make bread.
Everybody has their fan base. You don't realize. You'd be like, but then you'd be like, damn.
Yeah.
This came out for this person. Okay. Like, everybody.
So, you know what I'm saying? It just always made sense.
So, how was it like going from that, now you're on tour, and explain the tour experience? Like, what is it like touring with Riff Raff? You getting these dates, now you're like, damn, I got these dates, now we're going on this.
Yeah, it's just more business now. Like, because since I do all the management stuff now, like, it's just a win-win all the way around. Because not only can I make money by booking him for shows, features, after parties, whatever business. Because, you know, when you contact people, usually you have to go through, like, an agent or something, end up getting taxed. Who could be like, hey, Two Stone, I want to do a feature with Riff. Bet. Yo, my boy got 25. We about to make it happen.
Yeah.
I can make that happen. You know what I mean? So it's cool to be in that position, and then just seeing, like, doing business with them over the years, seeing how they work, and now being able to help. Because I always told them during the tours and shows, like, bro, don't trip. I'm here on tour, but I'm extra hands. You know what I mean? And I know what's going on, too. So now to officially be on the team and be able to, like, to work with them is super dope.
So, do you have like what's the at the top of your head, what's the craziest like tour story with Riff Raff? Like, you like, God dang, man, like this is the one. Do you have any that you just stick out? I know you got a lot of them.
Yeah, the craziest is, bro, the unreleased music that he be giving. Like, people don't know. He is so funny at the meet and greet. He's like, these fucking people don't even realize, no, the music I'm playing is like my unreleased. If they were like really listening. And so, like, a couple times when we were on a bus, and most recently, he dropped me this new one that he's doing with Slim Thug. That's a real freestyle, and it just killed. Like, people don't know about Riff can really rap. And there's one, the best one I would say though is in 2018 on the tour. When me, him, and Sick were at a meet and greet, and he was telling me about this song. He's like, they just don't know. I got the bars, da-da-da, yada, yada. And now it's one of his biggest songs that he ended up dropping on an album. It's a freestyle. And so he performs it all the time. And so I always think back. I'm like, yeah, I remember. Like, he showed us that shit first.
Do you have any, like, crazy fan incidents with him?
The craziest is like every show. The dudes, bro, they be wildin'.
The dudes be wildin'? Wow.
The mullets, he's got them. Like, they got the $1 million mullets. They got the, bro. Most recently on the tour we went, and I swear this man had to be like 56, bro. He was just like, Dale Tony, man, you the boss. You show him how to be a man.
They got the mullets.
Bro. But diehard fans. And, like, you know, that's something people don't be getting either. If you get that solid fan base, bro, you gonna forever eat.
Yep,
Riff,
exactly.
They play with a man name, but, bro, he's worth millions.
I mean, I know. Trust
he just
me.
copped
Like
the
I say,
McLaren.
When I say unique fan base, it's like, it's not saying in the back. It's like, it's a unique fan base.
No, yeah, I'm with him. I'm with him a lot. So, like, people be thinking, bro, he's capping. No, he really got it. He was really making moves.
That's funny, man.
Yeah,
that's great. So, what about the thoughts on the Austin music scene now? What's missing? You're out in LA. You're seeing stuff out there, and then you're coming out here. You're out here for a bit, just, you know, touching down. what do you see that's that's the difference? And like what's missing, and how do you think about it?
It's always been confusing for anybody like 2000 and up that was born after. So the whole age, the whole younger crowds of people and stuff, the music scene, and especially in Austin, like violence, I've seen a lot. Like I always still check the news when I'm in LA. I still see, and I'm always like, "Oh, these shooting! Like the little people are crazy, bro. They're really out here. Like, what are they doing? Just there's no guidance, I guess, going on, or they just don't even care. But like when we used to be out here, that's what I'm saying. The shows that we used to throw were for people to come network and have good vibes and figure out how to make it out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, people were able to come from different areas. Now, it's like even from here in L.A., I be rolling with the security now when I come back down here. Just because Austin's so different. So the scene, like I said, is missing, like, more proper guidance because they just don't understand. But that's just social media, too. It's really, like, messed it up, bro. The music, all that stuff's about clout and, like, I don't know. Like I said, I've been staying in my own lane. Even with the music. Like, I found my thing with Riff Raff. That's cool. Got my solid fan base. They fuck with him, so they fuck with me. And, like, that's cool. You know what I mean? So, I don't really know too much what's going on. I know Dubbo. I know Dubbo because Donnie be pushing him. You know what I'm saying? He's thumping. For sure. I don't know anybody else.
What was your first, experience in L.A.? Do you remember, like, when you touched down, what was the first thing that you did or that stood out?
Well, I've been traveling. I've been traveling to LA like since.
I guess when you moved though, like when you finally moved and you were like an LA resident.
Oh yeah, well yeah, it was after when coronavirus started. It was boring as hell out here, and then I really because the scene too. It was right when South by Southwest, so everybody was freaking out because they put all their money behind it and lost all the deposits and yada yada. So it was just super dead with that, and I was bored. So it was like closed in LA, but it was still open. So I just hopped in the Jag. I told my bro, like, hey, you help me drive out there. I'll fly y'all back. And boom, I didn't even have nowhere to live, bro. I just went to L.A., tried to figure it out. I had some money. Like, I wasn't broke or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Yeah, so I still had a little plan. And so I just shot out there. The experiences in general, first going out there, like, trying to figure out the hustles, like, to really, really turn it up. Because, man, like, people think 100 racks out here in Texas is a lot of money. You go out there, man, they be making plays.
And still 100 racks out in Texas.
All kinds of different ways.
Isn't a lot of money. It's still not. You got.
But like people's mindsets behind it. That's what I mean. That's why they be still in Austin. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
You gotta understand. So yeah, that's really the craziest I'd say. Like first going out there.
So your name is Two Stone, and being out there, I know you do stuff with Happy Clouds.
Yeah.
That out here. So, like, what do you think the future of marijuana is? And then on top of that, are you doing anything with any dispensaries out there in LA?
Yeah, I be with everybody. That's what I'm saying. The weed is everywhere out there.
Oh, I bet plentiful.
Yeah, so
spoiled.
Yeah, the game is great. Out in Texas, I mean, I don't know what's going on. It'd be like it's legal here, but obviously, man, it's still illegal. So I just do my thing in California, man.
No, yeah, I'm speaking all to LA. So like dispensaries out there, like, are you linking up or doing anything?
Yeah.
Do you got any I guess promotional stuff that you ever do, or just anything? Maybe just.
Nah, yes and no. Like in 2018, during the 2017 and 18, when I was doing the Paul Wall slabbing and dabbing and the Riff Raff tour and stuff, I was linking up with a bunch of brands and companies. But 19, 20, and so on now, I just kind of focused on my own brands and stuff. So I just been pushing my own, dropping a lot of releases and collabs or starting up businesses and then just putting my brands under them.
Now, I know the merch game's heavy. I see the merch. I see all kinds of stuff.
I got the shirts. I got the trays.
You got everything.
I got the exotics by Game Over, the snapbacks and kicks, the hype store. Like I'm saying, all kinds of different little business ventures. Because even if it's little percentages off them, you know what I'm saying? That's a little money. Boom, boom, boom. It all adds up.
So like day-to-day operations, how is it running that? Like, is it, what's the I guess. The biggest thing people will probably know, what's like the trials and tribulations of just doing that? Like, damn, what's the hardest part? Of course, running it, but like,
man, just not really, just staying on the hustle. I'm saying I don't really be. I'm always uncomfortable. That's what I'm like, bro. People be getting too comfortable.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? They get in these little routines, and then they just boom, fall, and try to restart. So I'm not trying to restart. I'm just like saying, just stay uncomfortable, stay focused, and try to figure it out. So ain't nothing really.
Awesome. Well, you got any upcoming projects? Anything you want to plug? And also, where can we find you at?
Yeah, so I'm dropping all my new music again, re-releasing it all. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I used to use TuneCore. They used to be paying little pennies. I don't even care about it. But hey, shouts out to TuneCore. I'm not gonna lie.
No, they
bro.
make it work.
They got me 300,000 streams. Real, I don't buy streams. None of that. That's the thing too. Like I said, none of that. It takes a little longer, but I never bought none of that shit. So 300,000 streams through that with the no hook with me and Riff Raff, my song with him. But Slabbing and Dabbing is up there, almost to 500,000. But I just didn't really like, TuneCore wasn't making sense. So I'm trying a new one. So I'm re-releasing all the new music through that again. But the newest one is my song Loud that I've been performing. That one, man, it's hard. I'm gonna put Riff Raff on that one. Loud is gonna be the first drop. That's on the 19th, and then boom, I'm just gonna drop 19th, 20th, 21st. That's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the next week Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because the tour starts on the 2nd. So I'm gonna drop like 5-6 new songs, I guess, like over the next week or so.
Dope.
Yeah.
And then where can we find you at?
Instagram. It's Two Stoned, and that's really about it. They can delete me on everything else. Find me in real life. Google me. My phone number's everywhere. But call Two Stoned. He don't answer his phone. So you know what I'm saying.
Go straight to the voicemail. D9.
Yeah, I really just Instagram. Everything else is on like the algorithms and shit, so it's all fucked off.
Yeah.
Like Facebook is dead, bro. I shared a meme though, and everybody went crazy. So I'm like, nah, this don't make no sense. So for what I do, I would probably say Instagram or real life. People forget that. The real life, the word of mouth, bro, that's the best connection.
That is the best connection because that's how you're going to build a relationship.
Bro, I used to go to clubs to the people that used to be like this. I'd be like, hey, what's up? I'm Two Stone. How you doing, man? You know what I mean? I got people to do it for me now. But the point being is, like, you just get out there, hustle and grind, bro.
Talking in real life is the best.
People forget that. They stuck like this. I be on the phone all the time.
Trust me.
But I'm going to still talk to you when I need to talk. You know what I mean?
Got to mix it. It's
yes,
hard.
Sir.
Trust me. Especially when you got that, it's so easily. Well, man, it was good having you. Great conversation, Two Stone. Wish the best for you. Next time you're in Austin, you got to let us know so we can chop it up. I'm Jet. We're signing out. Two Stone.